Previously, in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel?
What was it like bringing new?
Okay, Aiden, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can. Copy that.
Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience first things first. Let's create your drive. And now let's focus on your driver's look. Great, now let's set up some of the key details. We'll start with an I'd like to give the team. Nice. Now, some kind of income. Our primary sponsor will pay a sign-in bonus to the... They'll also provide valuable weekly income for... Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve. Fantastic, now we've got a budget to work with. We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance. We almost have all the key partners for our team now. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points. Drivers earn a claim based on their performances. Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ. Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge and team colours. Great, that's everything.
New year, new drivers, new team. Welcome and great to have you with us as we move far away from the paddock to the headquarters of the newest outfit on the Formula One grid. We've been granted exclusive access with an interview not just with the team owner or the star driver, but both. Because for the first time in modern F1 history, the team owner is behind the wheel themselves. Now is a great time to bring a new team into the sport, particularly off the back of such compelling competition last year. 2022 saw huge regulation changes, and it was Red Bull who came out on top in the development race. But that was last year. This year could be a very different story. Let me tell you, this facility is an absolute hive of activity, and there is a palpable sense of excitement around the car they've built. Quietly, they truly believe they can challenge at the top, and they've had the time now to craft a hugely competitive race car. But theory is one thing, and taking on the brightest lights in motorsport is quite another. So how does the owner of F1's 11th team feel as they prepare to be thrust into the limelight of the F1 circus? New driver lineups, Qatar returns, Las Vegas debuts, and the engineering race continues to push the sport and the drivers to new heights. What are they aiming for? Most excited about? Most nervous for? Well, soon we will meet them to find out. But first, let's take a look at the brand new car. Well, hi. Thank you so much for having us. Great to be here. I'm going to start with the question that everyone is asking. It's been a long time since we... Now, there's no... Now, ultimately... And with so many disciplines and... Well, I could talk to you all day. Thank you so much for your time, but I better let you get back to work. There's plenty more still to do. All the very best for your inaugural F1 season.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities. It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance. Good morning and welcome to the team. I'm Ethan. I head up the R&D here. I'd love to stay and chat, but we've got a race to win. You'll find everything you need at your desk. Give us a shout if you need anything else.
Morning, mate. Mark here. Just want to say once again, thanks so much for making me part of this team. There's a huge number of talented people as I look around this garage, and I cannot wait to see what we can all accomplish together, including you. Our journey to the Constructors' Championship starts right here. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three. No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first.
Okay, first. Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
That's a fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the desert. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach. Let's see how the drivers' standings have changed.
It looks like you've had a meeting request from one of our departments. As the boss, departments will often reach out to you for thanks for handling that.
Are you all right? Engine off, engine off.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Russell, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. You can hear the Australian fans roaring as they line the track here in Albert Park. Welcome to Melbourne. And what would any Grand...
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Okay, go, go, go! That stop was slower than we ideally wanted to see. you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can...
While Mercedes are... And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. George Russell takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
There are a few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out, I think. A really solid drive from him today.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out. Thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out. You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully.
Florida is no stranger to world-class sport, and as of 2022, the USA's Sunshine State is now on the F1 calendar. Welcome back to the Magic City for the Miami Grand Prix. Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Norris, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Zhou, Leclerc, Sonoda, Gasly, and why don't we get things...
That looked bad. Are you all right? Let me know you're okay. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, good work. Great pass. That was a bit borderline there. We're lucky to have gotten away with it. Okay, that was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the whole team at Mercedes. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I really feel These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team. Deserve it. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. That's a positive result for George Russell, who further solidifies his position at the top of the standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you...
As we continue to increase our acclaim, more potential partners become willing to work with us. We can now approach an additional sponsor from the corporate tab. You handled that well. Thank you.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay. Are you all right? Engine off, engine off. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid.
There has been an...
You've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
A truly magnificent drive and a... Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on. Who do you pick?
Carlos Sainz would...
Hey, boss. Manager, not an easy decision, but you handled